Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. You know why I'm so happy today? You know why I'm so happy today? Because this is actually gonna be my final Anomaly Arbitration video. We are now gonna jump into our last Anomaly Arbitration testing featuring the non-version 3 DPS. Especially since we just came out from our Anomaly Arbitration data statistics and tier list and all that kind of stuff. I kind of want to see for myself if the non-version 3 DPS is able to compete with roughly, I would say, 4 cycle is at the benchmark. So if you clear within 4 cycle, that is pretty good. If you clear beyond 4 cycle, that is pretty bad. So without further ado, let's get into our very first team, and that is gonna be Acheron main DPS with Silverwolf, Teep, and Hyang. Without further ado, bada boom, bada bing, bada bang. Okay. Alright, first things first, activate our AoE defense now alongside with our Eagle 4-piece. Then we activate our Teep follow-up attack. Get in our Fugue. Then we get in our DHPT ultimate, instantly getting our Dragon. This should give me the stack for Acheron. Very, very good. Teep goes for the follow-up attack. And then we're gonna slide with our Acheron ultimate. 1 million, 1.7, 3.9 million with a single Acheron ultimate, if I can say so myself, ladies and gentlemen. Right, go get this over here. We're gonna implant our lightning. That was even before the lightning range, by the way. That was before lightning. So this is gonna be another huge ultimate that is gonna be a triple target. And then let's see on this 800k back up in there. And there it is, the 3. Oh my god, I realized the bondmate was on Silverwolf, guys.
The greatest Honkai star rail tourist that has ever lived.
Okay, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Alright, don't even worry about it, right? Bro, I wanted to see how much damage bro can do. Oh wait, he doesn't gain. Okay, we kinda have to get a Silverwolf. Because if not, Silverwolf does not gain the energy. Okay, we kinda have to get a Silverwolf. But ooh. Wow! Where the fuck is my out? Okay, this is just pure RNG. Yeah? This is just pure RNG. Alright, I'll be here all day. I will be here all day until I get my out. I have all day, guys. Right? I have all day. Right? They don't call me Mr. Anomaly unless I have all day. Come on! Oh my god, bruh! Oh my god, bruh! Wait, is my is my Silverwolf on Luxaga? Oh my god, bruh! Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why is she like this, chat? Why is she like this? Oh, I see it. Yo, add a crop all this power, by the way. Or just speed this up in like 10x speed. Yeah, speeds up in 10x speed. Oh, that's not gonna be it. Oh my god, bro. Chat, how the f did we get it on our first try? And now I can't even, bro. I think it's been like 15 times that I reset it, by the way. Shut up. No. Put him in the middle, change nothing, because one is an individual bounce. Like it don't matter. It has to hit Silverwolf, bro. It has to hit Silverwolf, bro. If my tribute gets hit more frequently, it's like more DDD value, right? So this is fine, right? I don't need DHP to get hit. I need tribute and Silverwolf to get hit. And I fucking forgot to press my skills, man. Light bulb. I am so close, guys. You are trolling. Like, how is that even possible, guys? Bro, like, I literally got it on my first try. How is this even remotely possible? How is this possible, chat? Can someone please tell me how this is possible? Oh my god, how the f did we do it, guys? Yo, we did it on our first try and it just never happened ever again. It's impossible, bro. It's literally impossible. Oh my god, why, chat? Why? 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 Why does this game do this to me, guys? Please. Oh my fuck. Okay, now go f yourself. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, right? I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Okay. Bro, it don't even matter. Because we are about to get this. And it's gonna hit it, bro. It literally don't even matter. And now we get a lightning raspberry, right? It don't even matter, guys. It literally does not matter, right? Peep this. Look at that. Look at that. 4.9 million. Bro, it don't. I'm done, right? I'm done. So we're gonna move on now. Very, very good. Very, very nice. And this is gonna be, yep. It literally changes nothing. It literally changes. Do I kill right here? Holy sh! Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Very, very nice. Let's get this back up in there. He is gonna recover. I think I kill on my next ultimate, right? Oh. Now we get this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. We are gonna do this. We are gonna do this. 179 AV is still looking quite nice. This is quite nice, right? Can I get it out? No out. Oh, you bitch, right? This is gonna be 9% is so wasteful. Should I greet? Should I greet? Okay, wait. Let me see how much HP bro has left, because I think my DHPD dragon might be able to kill him. Okay, I'm gonna greet. I am going to greet. Are you fu- Come on, baby. Okay, anyways, let's get this in. Alright, let's get it. I need to let go of all these right now. Okay, honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, I think we still gain value out of that, right? That felt like value. That felt like big value. Huge value even, right? Because now we're gonna be able to reset all shit. Really, really good. Really, really good. Hey, help me clip that, by the way. Help me clip that. Alright, we get back our energy regeneration. This is gonna be our stack. Implant our lightning. Very nice. Alright, then Acheron can step far back in. Bada boom. Bada big. Bada back. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Very nice. Then this is gonna be the thunderclouds. And then we're gonna go for the skill. And then dragon's gonna fly back in again. Very, very nice. This because of the DOT break with the physical bleed. That is good. AoE. Alright, let's activate our silver ultimate right now. Not full value of Ego 4 piece, but we still get a little bit more energy from that, so it's gonna be fine. See if that, this is gonna be 8. That's gonna be fine. Okay, Silver Wolf, I'm gonna constantly slam our skill. So it's skill, basic, right? So we skill here. Then now we're gonna cast this. Okay, chat. I'm about to do what is called a high skill stealing move right here, chat. Watch this very closely. Right? Watch this very closely. Whoa! Crazy! Then after we're gonna get our DDD. Apply our 3B skill at the right time. That's gonna be absolutely phenomenal for us. Then we're gonna go for this. Very nice. One cycle is gonna be on the clock up over here. Silver Wolf, I kinda need you to just go for the basic into the ultimate. And then we are gonna be able to get our Acheron ultimate just in time for us to get us into the next wave. Right? This should be going into the next wave. This should be going to the next wave. Boom, boom, boom. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, AoE clears here, right? Okay. Let's get this. We're still faster than Acheron because of our Ego 4 piece, so we can implant our physical weakness here. We can implant our lightning weakness. Basic. We'll get this first. Alright. This goes in. We're gonna get this. Whoa, wait, 逝者哀哭. Okay. That's good. Then we slam this back down. And then we're gonna get our team roll up. And then we're gonna get our dragon slam it down. And then we're gonna go for our skill here. This is really, really good. Okay, 80% HP. Can we get ourselves the 2 cycle dispatches? Alright. Weak like the wheats. Alright, weak like the wheats. Activate. This is a basic. This is a follow-up attack. Alright, good. Can I get this? Followed by an out over here. And then we're gonna land it up back down. We have the Acheron out right now. Then this should give me trip, yeah? This should give me trip. Trip is gonna activate over here. That's really, really good. Very, very good. Slam it up for the DDD. 52% remaining. Goes for the basic. Goes for the skill. Hit out with a rod. I do believe we could squeeze out one more ultimate, right? One last ultimate. If I don't kill, I don't kill, right? If I don't kill, I don't kill. Alright, one last ultimate. Let's see if Acheron can get us the 2 cycle dispatch right here. It is unfortunately not that close, right? So that is gonna be a 16% DHP goes here. We are gonna be taking a look at a 3 cycle dispatch using our non-version 2 team, if I can say so myself. Gets us the ultimate for this. I think we can just let AI take over from here. Very, very good. Trip goes for the follow-up. Hit us with a rod. Dragon goes back in over here. And then otherwise, they're gonna be down to the 3%. And then this is gonna come back in over here with the attack boost on Acheron. Oh my god, AI uses the trippy skill and therefore getting us the 3 cycle dispatch.
With our E2 as well Acheron, very exceptional, very, very nice, right? So I would say Acheron actually beat the entire version 3 roster, right? Everybody here was running a 4 cycle dispatch, and finally our first 3 cycle was gonna be done with Acheron. No weighing, guys. This is really, really good. Our build is gonna be as follows, right? We have a very decent amount. Yep, don't worry about it. And this is gonna be our E0, E1 as 0 tribute. This is gonna be our Soul, very nice, and our DHP, very, very nice.
The greatest, unrelatable Honkai star rail player that has ever lived.
Alright, chat, with that, we're gonna move on into our next non-version 3 DPS, and that is gonna be Blade. Okay. Oh. Alright. 24. We can wait a little bit. We can go for our DDD immediately, TBH. And then once Hysilens' turn begins, we get ourselves the ultimate. Very good. Get ourselves the heal on here. We'll get a little bit more for the additional ultimate to heal over here. Fantastic 345k blade follow-up attack. Alright, okay, anyways, evernight goes in. 2.6 million is a pretty good, if I can say so myself. And then we're gonna just do in again up and there. Really, really good over here. Alright, then we're gonna go for this. Fantastic. Goes for the... Okay, unfortunately, he is win res, guys. Right, let's just be real. He is literally win res. He does not have a... Okay, chat, this. If this don't cook, we can actually kind of see where Jingliu has to stand over here. Okay, you know what? After play, we'll just try this exact same team, but with Jingliu. Because bro is technically Acheron, you know what I'm saying? And Jingliu actually sucks more of your overall HP. Holy shit. Absolutely diabolical. Alright, Leo Ika gets us the kill right here. Alright, Blade gets... Alright, Blade gets us a kill. That's very, very good. We're gonna save our ultimate. Gets us into the hit over here. Unfortunately, I ran out of my toot over here, which is gonna be a little bit unfortunate. Let's just cast this, and then we're gonna cast our DDD. That is very, very good. That is very, very good. All right, 567k. That is really nice. Get this is back in for the 183. Team goes for the basic over here. Evernight goes for our increased jellyfish. And that's really, really good. 2.5 minutes is pretty crazy if I can say so myself. Then we can come back in with our Evernight ultimate. Gets us a little bit more of the memorial from the jellyfish. And that's really good. Jellyfish goes in. And then we are going to be able to just swipe this out. Get a lot of energy over here. And it's going to go up a little bit more. Blade goes in for the massive follow-up attack. That's really, really nice. And then we're just going to go for our heals on Toot every single turn. Alright, this is going to be completely fine. We're going to cast our skill right here. And this will be a whopping 3 million damage. Still on a 0 cycle, by the way, chat. We are still on a 0 cycle, if I can say so myself, right? So once we get this, Blade goes again for the follow-up attack. Toot goes for the follow-up attack again. And then now we're going to go in for our Toot ultimate. Replenishes our health a little bit more. It's really, really good. And then we are going to go for the swipe. That's a good amount of damage. Thundercloud is going to be seized over here. And Teep, we're going to do a pro gamer move by activating my Teep skill. Getting us dance right in time before the 0 cycle is going to expire. We are going to cast our skill. Getting our Ika. And Evernight is going to wrap this up on the dot. A 0 cycle dispatch on wave 2. Featuring Blade as our main DPS, if I can say so myself, right? That is a very, very exceptional clear. We are going to be going for enhanced basic, getting this back up over here, and we are going to be slamming down our hit. That is really, really good right now. Team does, in fact, go for the follow-up attack. We're going to be going for the swipe, and then we're going to cast our Evernight very, very soon. Once we get this ultimate, 19 stacks. He's going to hit us with AoE. AoE is going to come in. I'm just going to wait a little bit while we get a weak like the weeds. Okay, weak like the weeds. That's really, really good. Weak like the weeds. Okay, let's get our ultimate immediately. That's really, really good. And then we're going to cast our skill. Unfortunately, it is going to be single target. My ultimate just deals way too much. 67 seconds back in this mother bitch ass. Flies back down for a whopping 2.4 million. Trippy goes for the basic. Kia goes for the heal. Into the out. It does appear to be a 2 cycle dispatch, guys. I think we are about to witness a 2 cycle dispatch. Alright, let's just do this first. Then we cast DDD. DDD activates. Almost, okay, not really almost 1 cycle, because we are going to be a little bit far off from the 1 cycle. Gets us the heal over here. Then we slam in our jellyfish. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. Gets in the flame chase journey. Okay, I did this for 1 split second, though I had a wrong buff. Like, I forgot to change from the previous attack buff, but I am actually on the right buff. That is very good. He hits a massive AoE damage for a grand total of 0 reaction. Team goes for the basic. Blade goes for the basic. Hyacinth goes for the... we are gonna go for this over here. We are gonna go for this over here. Okay, chat. I actually don't think we are getting a 3 cycle dispatches. I don't think we are getting a 3 cycle dispatch. We are gonna hit the rod. Evernight is gonna get a turn very, very soon. This is just AoE. 1 more AoE. That's 5 out of 5. Gets us the follow-up. And then this is gonna be able to get us the kill on the thingy over there. 67 back up. And then we're gonna hit this over here. That is really, really good amount of damage. Unfortunately, it is not quite enough to get us into the 2 cycle dispatch. So it does appear that our Blade is going to be clearing in the exact same speed as our Acheron is, right? Our Acheron is actually doing a very, very substantial amount of damage, generally speaking. Alright, Evernight, let's see that. Alright, beautiful Evernight. Alright, we're gonna slam this in right now. Holy shit! And there it's gonna be right there. It's gonna be our 3 cycle with 50 action value, right? 3 cycle with 50 action value, which brings us to a definitive conclusion. by 1 AV. He won Acheron. So the conclusion, Blade is stronger than Acheron. Okay, and that was in fact done with a E1 Blade, which is technically 0 cost because he is free, right? Very nice. Then we have ourselves the evernight. Don't worry about it. And this is gonna be all that. Alright, I do have a bonus because I believe that jingliu is pretty much gonna be the exact same thing. Wait, I just realized I need to fucking my ass in the you know what? This is as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets, right? Okay, bonus segment. Technically, jingliu does in fact get her, the team-wide HP drain, which will give us more Memoria stacks. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Alright, let's see our damage over here. Okay. Alright, team is gonna activate the DDD. DDD is gonna come right here. Alright, very good. We're gonna activate our hysilens right now. Gets us the ultimate vulnerability. Gets us the follow-up attack. Gets us out right here. Jingliu is actually gonna be able to pop up over here, giving us the 4 stacks very, very soon. Tribi goes in, Tutu goes in, and then Jingliu is gonna instantly activate this outlet chat. Peep this damage, by the way. Okay, to be fair, 400k is really not that bad, guys. 400k is really not that bad. Okay, compared to 3 million, it looks a little bit low. But 400k is honestly not too shabby, considering that this is technically like our sub DPS damage output. You get what I'm saying? So it is honestly not that bad, right? Let's just go for our jingliu ultimate right now. That's gonna be really, really good. 594k, by the way. That is really, really good, right? That's really, really good. Let's get ourselves a little bit more of the heal. That's nice. Tribi goes for the basic. That's good, right? Chat peep this with the 4 stacks, which means 100% defense and everything on the back. Oh my goodness, 644k on jingliu, by the way. That is absolutely absurd amount of damage. 644,000. And we slam with the arrow. This should be game. Holy! Exceptional 0 cycle on 164 AV, mind you. On 164 AV. That is actually ridiculously fast, if I can say so myself. Then we are gonna be getting the 900k. Did it deal more than jingliu? Maybe, but that is not the main concern, right? That is not the main concern. She is honestly trying her absolute best. Let's get ourselves a DDD. I was a little bit of an finger. She pressed it out of Hysilens, went by it. Alright, guess this. Jingliu goes back in for an enhanced skill again for 1 billion damage. That is honestly really, really good. Tribi goes for the basic. Evernight gets this. Let's get our ultimate for as much stacks as humanly possible. There's 1.3 million follow-up attack, and this is gonna be the thundercloud, and then bada boom, bada bang, bada bang. 96. Oh my goodness, that is pretty good. That is pretty good right there. Now we are gonna be getting max stats for our jingliu over here. Our hysilens gonna be causing the skill, getting our heal, getting our Aquila is gonna slam down a thundercloud, which is gonna build a grand total of 0 reaction. Completely fine. Evernight gets us to 56 stacks once again, slams it up against a 5 target. 3.23 million. Slams it back up with a jingliu for 400k. Gets us the break, gets us the heal. Can I get the ultimate? No, we cannot, because we are gonna. Okay, a big brain gamer move, activating Tribi DDD. Unfortunately, not quite enough for the 0 cycle, if I can say so myself, right? So now Evernight's gonna go in, and it's gonna get a 0 cycle. Okay, unfortunately, it's not gonna be quite close to the 0 cycle, so it's gonna be blah, 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 blah. Whoa. Right, let's get this first. Alright, let's get that first. Alright, we're gonna be getting ourselves the Hysilens dude. And then jingliu is gonna come right on in. 15% HP remaining. Slams back down to the 12. Follow-up attack on team. Gets us another wave of the follow-up, which is gonna be completely fine. And jingliu is gonna bring us to phase 2 right here. That is a little bit close. But now Hysilens is gonna be able to do a little bit more chip damage. 5% into 4%. Bro is gonna come back in with the follow-up attack. That is gonna be a little bit scary. He's gonna start charging, but I do believe that Evernight is gonna be getting us the killer right here. Okay, best case scenario, I use my I kill right here, right? Then my 86, I save for next week. So out kills, right? Out kills for sure. Adios. And there it is. So I save the 93 stacks for the next week, which is really, really good. This is really, really good, right? Slams back in for 100 stacks. Holy shit. 1.9 million. That is honestly not too shabby. That is honestly not too shabby. Now we're gonna get back in with a Hyacinth ultimate, which is not too shabby. Right, then Trivia is gonna go in for the basic. Jingliu is gonna go in for a ridiculous amount of damage. That's absolutely ridiculous. Then we're gonna go back in with our skill right here. Tuto goes, can I get a D? Can I get a D? Can I get a D? D! Alright, we do get ourselves the D right here, which brings up my evernight a little bit higher. And then this is gonna be going up against the 3 target over here, which is gonna be the highest amount of damage. Alright. Weak like the weeds is gonna activate. And then we're gonna slam against 3 target. 3.5 down to the 71%. It does appear that we are not going to be able to get ourselves a whopping 2-cycle dispatch though. So, ooh, that damage was not too good. That damage was not too good, guys, right? Okay, the question is, can we actually get ourselves a 3-cycle? Can we get ourselves a 3-cycle? The Sa Leta Tuti. Alright, this goes back in. Not quite enough for the outward, so it ain't what to do. Gets ourselves the cleanse. Gets ourselves the skill over here. And this evernight is gonna go back in with another big hit over here. That is really, really good. This is really, really good. And I think Leo, right, no reaction. No reaction. No reaction. We're gonna get our heal right now. Right before Jingliu activates our turn. That is really, really good. And that's really, really good. And that's really, really good. And then Jingliu is gonna go back in with the skill. Alright, that's really, really good. And then Hysilens is gonna come back with the skill. That's really, really good. Chat, do you know what's really, really good? What's really, really good? If you use code pokke with 10% off, that's actually really, really good. Because if you do use code pokke, you do get 10% off all games of auto, which is gonna be really, really good, right? That's really, really good. That's really, really good, right? The outer evernight is gonna cast this, and we're gonna be 63. Then this flies on the green street target. That's really, really good. Oh, that is really, no, that is really, really good. That is really, really good, right? So now 80%. Can we get ourselves a 3-cycle dispatch? Because I do believe we can get our evernight ultimate, right? Wait, where is my evernight ultimate? Wait, where's my evernight ultimate? There we go. Alright, P. We're gonna get our evernight ultimate right here. And after evernight ultimate, Jingliu is gonna cast this shit. 9%, 8%, down to this. Break this by the bitches. Get ourselves DDD. DDD activates, brings up, and now evernight gets us on the dot. 3-cycle dispatch running Jingliu as our main DPS with 17 action value remaining, which does in fact mean Jingliu is not going to be stronger than our E2S1 Acheron. If you guys say right, 3-cycle is still a 3-cycle dispatch at the end of the rest. So very, very good. The build was the exact same. So this is gonna be the build for my Jingliu. Very nice, very good at E0. Right? I don't know if I actually want to run this, but you know what? For the sake of progress, for the sake of Mr. Anomaly, we have to test all possibly. What did Genius Society Polka Kagamon say?
The greatest unrelatable Honkai star rail player that has ever lived.
Alright, then all the rest is gonna be okay. Alright, without further ado, I feel like that's possible. Oh. Alright, that's all good. I guess that's the emergency heal. Alright, we're gonna get this. Get ourselves the DDD. Get us a little bit of this right here. Alright, that is good. We're gonna activate our Run Mace free light code. That is really, really good. And then we are gonna deal a little more more damage here, so that my Firefly can in fact get off the break. That will be very, very nice. Alright, that will be very, very nice. Get us the Caesar Blaze. I think this should be a break, right? Damn. Okay, 1.7 million is good damage though. So I'm gonna implant my fire weakness here so that my lingsha can actually do AoE against all of them. Right? Bro, that is still decent enough damage if I can say so myself. Right? So we're gonna go in, instantly apply our lingsha's ultimate, get us the bunny immediately. Oh, that is beautiful damage if I can say so myself, guys. That is beautiful damage, right? Okay, we're gonna implant fire weakness again, cause we need all of them to have fire weakness, yeah. Alright, 800k is still not too shabby. We do get the extended break, and then lingsha is gonna come back in with the boomskis. That is pretty good run, mate. Let's deal a little bit more toughness bar damage on this but a bitch ass over here. Okay, we're gonna go for the hit in the middle. And then Firefly should be able to get us the thingy here, right? We get all the break on the dot, activating our E2 Firefly. And then we are gonna aim the guy in the middle for the triple. For the triple over here. 2.3 million, chat. Yo, chat, Super Break team is absolutely cooking, guys. I think we are actually able to do this. We are actually able to do this. Emergency heal comes in, gets us this thingy right here. Okay, this is not gonna be doing too much, so let's just do this over here. Implant the fire weakness on little bro. That is really okay. Unfortunately, we are a little. Oh boy. I think this gives me my DDD anyways, right? There we go, right? Should I put for the E2 field, little bro?
The greatest, unrelatable Honkai star rail player that has ever lived. Man, I probably have to repeat this sentence for more than 20 times in this video. Holy f-
Alright, now we're gonna get ourselves the DDD Firefly. Okay, my problem with this is, how the hell are we gonna get our outs? Oh my god, this guy reminds me of Finon. It reminds me of Finon without Cyrene. If we leave our ultimate phase, we are kind of... Wait, he has weakness lock.
The greatest Honkai star rail tourist that has ever lived.
Oh. Okay, I actually think we kill here, right? There we go, alright, Firefly. There we go, alright. There we go. If I lose it all, slip and fall. How the f are we not dealing an ounce of... Okay, you know what? A clear is still a clear. We are now gonna move on into the next phase. The fact that he keeps changing his weakness here is honestly really unfortunate, guys. Because every time we break him, the summons just revert back to their original thing. Bro, my lingsha is gonna do nothing, guys. This is purely just to heal. Okay, at least this gives us the break, right? Okay, then we can implant our break here. Alright. At least there's a little bit, right? Okay, check. Whoa, buddy, whoa. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves the DDD. I feel like this actually is gonna be possible. We are going to go for this. And then we are going to cry because he lost the fire weakness again, like the that he is. Okay. Oh boy. Oh my god, chat. Imagine if my run mate actually dealt toughness bar damage. That would have been really nice. Okay. What? I have never seen Aquila one-shot anyone in my entire life. I am not giving up on our ex-girlfriend, right? Keep this right now. Bro is actually weak to physical, and DHPD is gonna give us the attack buff as well as the shield, as well as the physical toughness bar damage. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're gonna get into it. There we go. Shuning lingsha. Alright, good. Get out. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's gonna be the next up. Alright, it's all good. Okay, hear me out. Imagine if I just give this buff to DHPD. That would be crazy, innit? That would be pretty crazy, innit? But luckily for us, he's gonna be way too physical, so we technically don't really need it. Alright, good amount of toughness bar damage. Good amount of toughness bar damage. We are gonna deal more to the middle guy. Ruan is gonna deal more to the middle guy. Alright, Firefly, I'm gonna need you to lock the in right now. And all in Aquila. Right, this gets us the double break on the guys at the side. Right, this is a double bada boom. Ouch! And then we're gonna go again. Bada boom. Ouch! Absolutely ouch. Absolutely huge. Alright, oh, chat. I believe this is gonna be infinitely better. This is gonna be... Oh my lord, guys. This is infinitely better, guys. Is this not... Type boom. It is infinitely better. Oh my goodness. E2 DHPD. Once again, saving this brick art unit. And there it is. And it is infinitely better. Infinitely. Right, bro is gonna get a little bit of the break over here. Alright, we are gonna get ourselves a break onto that little bro right there. Alright, then Firefly should be able to get this, right? Firefly should be able to get this. There we go, beautiful. Gets us the E2. Bada boom, bada bang, bada bang. Gets us the E2. Bada boom, bada bang, bada bang. Very, very nice. Okay, this is way better, guys. The question is it good enough? Is it good enough? Right, if you give us this, this is gonna come back in. Alright, this is all good. We are gonna scale into out. And then once we get out, we are gonna cast Right, is gonna activate. Gets this back up. Comes in. Dragon gives us a shield. Firefly ain't gonna do nothing. Is this the guy that's fucking my life? Yep, there's the guy that's fucking my life, right? Okay, you know, I should have pressed the auto a little bit faster, but I'm on hand, so anyway, what I do, we are going to be aiming the guy in the middle right here. And then this dragon is going to come right about back in. Very, very good. Goes back in for the middle guy over here. Okay, Firefly, I'm going to need you to get us this kill right now. I'm going to need you to get us this kill right now. Firefly, do you copy? Oh my god, he is toughness locked again. He is toughness locked again. Why the is he forever toughness locked, bro? Okay, this is a double break, right? I feel like this, bro, this is a double break. There we go. Right there, we kill this, but a bitch ass right here. Okay, this is a double break again. There we go. 8%. Dragon comes in for the 7. I'ma just break that with DHPT, guys. I'ma just break that with DHPT, right? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Alright, get a break off with DHPT. And then he's gonna come up with the AOE. Okay, that's really fine. That's really fine. How is he still tough? Oh, it's just... Alright, thank you. Alright, we are gonna go into cycle 1. It's all good. Alright, let's do a little bit more toughness bar damage here. If you cast this, we are gonna get ourselves the DDD right now, chat. Very good. Let's get us the free ultimate right now. And then we are gonna be able to get off a break over here, which then allows me to implant my fire on the main guy over here. Right, that's really good. Alright, that's really good. Get us the break on little bro. We are gonna get this. Dragon is gonna come back in, and we're gonna get another dragon. That's beautiful. Beautiful dragon. Goes in on the ham. Hams in on the go. 240k. And then we're gonna take a little bit of damage. It's gonna be 0. Okay, I dare you to one-shot me. I dare you to one-shot me from there. And there it is. And there it is, chat. And there it is. He ain't gonna one-shot nothing. He ain't gonna one-shot nothing. Alright, goes back in for the DHPD. Comes back in for the basic. Bro is gonna get weakness broken a little bit over. Okay, Firefly, you kinda need to start doing some damage, bro. Can my Firefly please start dealing some damage? Can we please get a bit of damage? Okay, can we just get a little bit of damage? Okay, let's get that. Alright, that's really good. Alright, I'm gonna try to get rid of little bro right here. Alright, Firefly, can you get us the damage right here? Okay, this is the damage, yeah. That is a beautiful amount of damage. And then we are gonna be able to get ourselves the E2 Firefly. Pause back in with a 1 million, which is honestly a little bit sus. A little bit sus. Ooh. Okay, this damage is honestly not looking too good if I can say so myself. We are gonna come back in with the dragon. We are gonna come back in with this over here. And then we are gonna be getting ourselves the DDD. Rise back up with 150k. Okay, can Firefly get us this kill? If you laugh, I ban you. We are gonna continue on over here. Let's just continue on dealing toughness bar damage to little bro. Alright, that's good. That's good. Alright, we're gonna continue dealing toughness bar damage over here. Alright, that's good. Alright, get ourselves the out right here. Alright. And then we are gonna get our skill. That is good. And then we are gonna get this. And then this is gonna be when the rain is pouring down. Absolutely exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. Oh, when the rain is pouring down, guys. When Firefly is crying, will you be the one that will save her? Will you be the one that save Firefly? Because I am going to save Firefly right here. And there it is. The double break. Beautiful double break. And then we are going to slam all in up there. Beautiful build. 3 million, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. Can I see the clip? Can I see the clip? Can I? Oh my goodness. When the rain is pouring down. And then he is going to die right. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. And then he's going to slap back in. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Right, we're going to get this back up a dip. Alright. Yo, chat. Chat, what does the rain do, guys? Yo, chat, I'm going to say a dad joke. What does the rain do? What does the rain do? What does the rain do? What does the rain do, guys? Please answer me. What does the rain do? Otherwise, I'm gonna hate y'all, guys. What does the rain do, guys? What does the rain do? Alright, y'all don't know the answer? Alright, I'm gonna tell you the answer, right? And then we're gonna come back in the Firefly, get out the double break out of bed. Alright, we kinda have to get out the break over here, right? Then we can get out the second break already. Very good. When the rain is pouring down. That is, bro, that is headed down, bro. Bro, chat, we are feeling headed down right now. Bro, chat, I think for the first time, I don't think we're clearing this. This might be the first time we're not clearing. This might be actually be the first time. Yo, Mr. Anomaly can't save Firefly, guys. I actually think we're absolutely cooked. Alright, hold up. Alright, there we go. There we go. 4. Wait, chat. Shut the fuck up. I think we can clear this. Wait, with Mr. Anomaly, I think we can actually clear this. With Mr. No one else but Mr. Anomaly. Holy chat. Holy no one else but Mr. Anomaly. Alright, chat. Last cycle, chat. Last cycle. Can I get all this clear? I'm gonna get this thingy off right now. Get in the boots. Okay. Few gets us this. No. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, she's gonna lose a. Oh, guys. Oh, she's gonna lose a. Oh my god, you fat. Why are you so slow? Oh my god. Okay, imagine if this was final. Imagine if this was final and you lost your ultimate state and you don't use Cyrene. Bro, imagine if there was a break support that keeps Firefly in an ultimate form permanently. That would be a pretty good break support, guys. That would be exactly what Cyrene can do for final. You know what I'm saying? She, am I right? He's right. Bro, I swear I'm right. Right? Like, that is exactly what Firefly needs. She needs a support that can keep her in the ultimate permanently, which is exactly what Cyrene is doing, by the way. But everybody just somehow hates Cyrene, even though she is literally absolutely insane. So, and then what I do, right? Okay, I'm a little bit crashed out. Oh my god, we are not getting the clear, guys. Oh my god, we are not getting the clear. Oh my god, we're not getting clear. Oh my god, we're not getting the clear. Alright, chat. For the first time ever. Very, very good. Alright, don't even worry about it. Right? Very, very good. Alright, very, very good. Alright, very, very good. Alright, very, very good. I don't even want to say anything. We're just gonna move on, right? If we had a real break buff, we would have actually cleared. Right? I'm just saying, right? Okay, let's move on into the next DPS, and that is going to be, if this clears, I will play Genshin Impact tomorrow. Nah, I'm just kidding. I actually have no idea, right? Let's just see what's up, right? Let's just see what's up. I kind of want to get us this counter here real quick, because this is technically like a free counter, yeah? Alright, that's really... Holy, that is a little bit low in terms of damage output, if I can say so myself. Right, so we are going to be going for the skill over here. This is going to be getting us a free dragon, and then we're going to get another dragon over here, and then we're going to get another item over here. That's really, really good. Alright, 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 in DHBD, we're just going to go for our basic attack. Alright, that's really, really good. Alright, Archer is going to give us a buff. I mean, our Spargo is going to give us a buff. Alright, that's really good. Alright, we are just going to be going for the enhance. Okay, so now we're going to go for the skill. Into the out. Alright, chat. She doesn't have the energy, guys. Oh my god, she doesn't have the energy. Oh my god, we are done, guys. Bro, we are like done. We are done. Okay, to be completely fair, oh my god. Bro, I'm just gonna build pity. I don't even give a shit. Alright, I'm literally just gonna build pity. I'm gonna build pity. Cause bro is taking like 50 billion years anyways. Alright, we're just gonna build pity a little bit. Me. Alright, this pulls out the me. That didn't give us energy. Okay, chat, change our plans, guys. We're gonna run this. We're gonna run this. Alright, we're gonna run this, and then afterwards we are just going to be running this. Now, bro, I refuse to run the entire with absolutely nothing. Right, so without further ado, alright, Xiangjing Fu Yun up in there. Alright, that's really, really good. We're gonna come back in for a little bit more of a damage over here. Alright, that is really, really decent. Right, gets us the DDD is gonna activate. That is really nice. Gets in another swipe over here. Alright, we are gonna be summoning our jellyfish first. Always summon our jellyfish first. And then we are gonna be just continuously activating our Hyacinth skill. Hyacinth out. Then this is gonna be fine. Right, Hyacinth out is gonna activate. And then we are gonna be getting our... Okay, chat. Last time I checked, Evernight is a sub DPS, guys. Am I not using Evernight as intended as a sub DPS? Yes, it is still Yunli as the main DPS, and Evernight is a sub DPS. Okay, so I don't even want to hear it. But he is right. I know he's right. Right now we are gonna get this break. Let's get our first ultimate. Alright, let's get our first ultimate. And then we're gonna have a huge, massive damage. That is absolutely massive damage, by the way. Really, really good. Yo, no, thank you so much for 25 months on YouTube, by the way. Thank you, right? In America, we're celebrating Veterans Day. Thank you for your service to your country and this game. Yippee! Absolutely right. Hail veterans, hail veterans. Alright, gonna be getting this thing over here. And then we are gonna be running our sub DPS evernight. Slams this back in. And then we are gonna be getting a... Bro, that is a pretty good amount of damage from Yunli as a sub DPS evernight. If I can say something, right? Get this back in for the 5%. This is gonna be the double swipe. So we're gonna swipe 1. And then that's gonna be swipe 2. That's really, really good right now. And then we are gonna be able to let ourselves go with this skill right here. With this skill right here. That is really, really good. And Yunli gets this kill. Look at Yunli. Beautiful kill from Yunli, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely phenomenal kill from Yunli. Gets us the DDD, gets us the basic, gets us the skill, gets us the booms, gets us this thing right here, gets this thingy back out, and then we are gonna be getting our evernight thingy over here. That's gonna be a follow-up attack. That's gonna be another hit. That's gonna be another hit. And now we're gonna activate our Yunli ultimate. Very nice, very beautiful. Goes back in for the follow-up, and that's gonna be ridiculous damage coming back in from our Yunli right now. That is really, really good. That is a really, really good right there. We're gonna cast our skill to heal our main DPS Yunli, and afterwards we're gonna get a little bit of a counter. I am too so I couldn't press my fingers fast enough, so I'm guessing we're just gonna be building pity. Alright, we're just gonna be building pity, don't even worry about it. Right, we're gonna build pity for Yunli, that's completely fine. Right, building a 283 kit, which is very, very good. Beautiful damage coming in from our sub DPS evernight, that's fantastic. Then afterwards, Hysilens is just gonna go ahead and activate our skill into the dude, into the out activates over here, and then we are gonna be able to get our okay, is gonna finally come up, and then our Hysilens is gonna activate our skill immediately. Almost zero cycling, by the way. Almost zero cycling. That is really, really good for our sub DPS evernight and main DPS Yunli, right? Guys, a couple of counters here and there. That's really nice. And then evernight should be able to do more than enough to get us out into phase 2. Or rather phase 3. Okay, not quite enough. Okay, no, hey chat, don't worry, yo chat. Look at what Yunli is about to do right now. Look at what Yunli is about to do. Alright chat, peep this damage from hyper carry Yunli, right? Peep this damage. Peep this. Ooh! I meant to say Ika, but endeavor. We did in fact get us to the 1 cycle wave, which is really, really nice as we get ourselves our evernight right here. Alright, that is really, really good amount of damage of 708,000. Let's see how much this sub DPS evernight is gonna be doing up in there. Beautiful amount of damage, if I can say so myself. Then our team is gonna go for the basic, and this is gonna be going for the skill, and then this is gonna be going for the skill pack for Yunli. That is a very, very nice, right? That is very, very nice. Wait, chat. Imagine if we get a 2 cycle dispatch. That would be pretty crazy, in it. If we get a 2 cycle dispatch right now, that would be absolutely absurd. Yo, Shift, there is so much of 80 months. That would be absolutely absurd. That would, in fact, be absolutely absurd, in it. Oh shit, we need to cast our skill into basic. Yeah, skill into basic. Alright, get our ultimate here. That is really, really good. Then Shribi is gonna go back in for the basic again. Shribi is gonna go back in for the basic again. Shribi is gonna cast the basic. He is gonna cast Rod. We kinda have to cast our... Okay, we're gonna have to cast our basic here because we can do our skill with Yunli. Because Yunli is the one dealing most of our damage. And then after Hysilens give us the thingy, he is gonna slam back down for 0 reaction. Yep, it's all good. Alright, it's all good. Alright, that's all good. Alright, evernight gets this. Alright, we are just gonna see if we can get ours in a 2 cycle dispatch because we did build our pity. Right, we did build our pity. And then this is gonna go back in for a beautiful amount of... Oh my lord, that is a beautiful amount of... Yo, Cheris, man. I think your streamer is pretty funny, guys. I legitimately think your streamer is pretty funny, right? So afterwards, we're gonna be going back in for our skill here. We're gonna go back in for the toot. And then this is gonna be coming in with the rod. And then this is gonna come in with the you and I. Weak like the weeds. And then afterwards, we are gonna be replenishing our Aquila. He's gonna slam down his balls on my face. That's very nice. And then evernight is finally gonna cast our skill. And then we're finally gonna get our ultimate. Alright, let's get our ultimate. That's really good amount of damage. Alright, the ultimate we're gonna get our skill. That's really good. And then we are gonna be getting our 90%. That's gonna be 8 out of 6. That's 21. And finally, this is gonna come down into the last 10%. Tribute cast this, and we get off the DDD, pulling up my Yunli, which is very nice. And then Hyacinth is gonna elevate this into our ultimate. Can we get the 3 cycle dispatch? Can we get the 3 cycle dispatch? And we please get the 3 cycle dispatch. I am begging. If I don't get a 3 cycle dispatch, I beg you guys. And there it is. Unfortunately, we are gonna be a little bit slow over here, right? But that is gonna be a definitive 95 AV 4 cycle dispatch for our main DPS Yunli. Still 2 stars, by the way. Hey, say what you will, this is still a 2-star clear. Last time I checked, 2-star is absolutely crazy, by the way.
This is gonna be E-nice sub DPS. Then this is gonna be our T. And then this is gonna be our here, right? Very good 4 cycle. And now check. Oh, this is the one we must right?
This is our second last showcase. Holy shit. I am going to break get.
Give me 1 second. Let me change my gears real quick. That's good. EHR means that is really good. That is really good. Speed feature is really good. This is attack. Do we have energy regeneration? Do we have energy regeneration? That is it. And we're gonna get tutorial. Okay, check.
I have been told this is the best DOT team in the history of all DOT teams. My concern is whether or not we are able to pop off without the E2 Cyrene, but without further ado. Oh, use Luxaga. Okay, lightning damage boost might not be that bad, guys. Alright, this is it. I just realized we're supposed to do non-version 3. You know, I'm just gonna be a liar, right? I'm just gonna be a let's just do this. Alright, it's all good. Alright, let's hit it. Alright, 一腾发光. Okay, that is good. Okay, that is good. We are gonna cast our skill. Get ourselves the Kafka ultimate. Getting the Eagle 4-piece as well. I think we are gonna be very tight on skill points. So we are gonna be trying to be skill boy neutral as much as we can. Kafka is dealing a considerable amount of damage, if I can say so myself. Katatu! And then we are going to be able to cast our skill on Cyrene. Just wait a little bit. Alright, we'll just wait a little bit. Alright, we're going to wait a little bit. Okay, I'll cast Bottomate on bro after this turn, right? After this turn, right? Because to be fair, Kafka moves very quickly. So we are going to do that. That is good. That is good. Okay, we're gonna cast our Bottomate to hysilens right now. That is really good. Then once we cast our basic, we can cast our ultimate, yeah? Good. Oh, we get our ultimate immediately. That's really good. Okay. Then this is gonna be a decent amount of damage. Getting off the 1 skill point as well, which is exceptional. Okay. Unfortunately, we ran out of skill points for Cyrene. That is not too good. We are just gonna continue to trigger with Kafka. We are gonna get hit a little bit over here. We get back the 1 skill point recovery right here, though, which is gonna be quite nice. Okay, and then we get off DDD and Eagle 4-piece, almost up to 24 seconds on our Cyrene already, which is really good. Okay, we do get ourselves the Cyrene out right here. So it's time to arise with Cyrene. We get the arise on Cyrene. That is absolutely beautiful. We get this for little bro right here. Alright, and then we are gonna slam in on this. We'll see if we can kill with this. I can save this ultimate for a little bit later on, right? 12%. Let's get us the dragon right here. Exceptional. 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 Can Kafka kill? Okay, he definitely dies right here. He definitely dies right here. Bro, 96 AV phase 0 is honestly really good, not gonna lie. And I can make use of Cyrene to buff the HPD, and the dragon helps us proc the thingamabobs, right? This will help proc our thingamabobs over here, because this is E2 DHPD. We just slam our dragons as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is gonna continue on. We do need to apply our debuffs here. The loose. We didn't need to buff hysilens because we are almost gonna be full energy, so that's gonna be fine. First, let me get that. Okay, then we're gonna get this. Bro, let the dragon go in first. Alright, we'll let the dragon go in first. Activate Kafka's ultimate for 8 AV. Then we're gonna cast our skill up in there right now. Cast our skill. And then DHPD, we're just gonna continuously cast. Okay, that is a good amount of damage. Cyrene is gonna be getting 12 right here, which means we are gonna be able to give this to a higher scene, or rather hysilens. The fish, very, very nice. Then the dragon comes back in. Then we'll see if bro does enough skill to cast off the ultimate. Holy guys. Holy that is a good amount of shit. Our Eagle 4 piece is not really popping off here, but getting more energy is always gonna be good. Alright, getting more energy always gonna be good. Alright, that is nice. So we're gonna go in for the basic. Kafka is gonna follow up attack. Cyrene goes for this. Dragon goes in. And then we're gonna get another dragon. Alright, we get another dragon. Okay, that is good. That is good. That is very, very good. That is very, very good. Okay, 8%, 7%, 6%. Okay, that is good. 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 1%. This kills. Exceptional. Let's cast it out immediately, because we're gonna get a bit more energy when he hits us in the face, right? We cast it out immediately. Alright, good amount of AoE, good amount of energy. Good, good, good. Alright, he's gonna hit. So Kafka's gonna go for the follow-up. Cyrene gives us the out into higher scene. I meant hysilens right here. So we should be gonna get full ultimate immediately. And my DHPD has so much dragons. It doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. It doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. We hit it back with the rod. AoE strikes here, which is gonna be completely fine. Hysilens weak like the weeds. This should give me enough for my Kafka out right here. Okay. Okay. Applies this right now. Whereas my Kafka follow-up attack gets us the Eagle 4-piece on maximum value. 695k, slams this back out, back up, and that gets this back in. And then this is gonna be the Kafka skill immediately. That is exceptional. We're gonna go back in for the basic. Exceptional. Go back in for the skill. Exceptional. And then my next Cyrene skill, I give that shit to hysilens. Exceptional, right? This comes here. Okay, then we give this shit to hysilens. I want to try to give this up as good as possible. If we're not going to close out. Gets back in for the enhanced doing. Very good. And then we do get the additional weak like the weeds. Kafka is going to take a bit of a hit, but it's going to be completely fine. This is completely fine. We're going to go for the skill. Let's go for our ultimate right here. Oh my god, I ran out of skill points, you T-bites.
The greatest Honkai Star Rail tourist that has ever lived.
干你那套鸡掰, bro. Alright, it is what I do, right? It is what I do. Alright, we're gonna slam it back for our ultimate, because at least this works with any attack, so we don't have to necessarily use our skill every single time, so that's fine. Gets off physical bleed, which is always gonna be nice. Goes back in for the basic. Gets back in for the dragon. Alright, that is good, that is good, right? The other Cyrene is gonna come in. Can we get a 3-cycle dispatch check? If we can get a 3-cycle dispatch, that would be a little bit ridiculous. That would be a little bit ridiculous. Weak like the weeds comes in. Actually, chat, we are kind of close, guys. Wait, we are honestly kind of close. We are kind of close. Alright, this is gonna be AoE. Hits us a little bit over here. We are gonna get off a little bit of a follow-up attack. Okay, follow-up attack. Oh my god, we're so close though. Chat, we are so close, guys. Oh my god, we are legit so close. Oh my god, we were so close to a 3 cycle. Oh my god, guys, we were so close. Okay, let's see if this actually gets a kill here. Okay. 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 We come this back in. Alright, if this kills, I think this kills, right? 75 AV. 75 AV. Okay, it is going to be a 75 AV. I'm gonna count that as 75 AV. Alright, I'm counting that as 75 AV. Okay, chat. So who won this? 75 AV. A definitive victory for the brand new DOT. No weighing. Rest in peace, Sarah. Oh, it was E2 Kafka. Okay, you know what? That is completely fair. It is done with an E2 Kafka.
The greatest, unrelatable Honkai star rail player that has ever lived.
But with that, it does appear that Kafka is gonna be alongside with Cyrene as a really good DOT team comp with the same setup for hysilens. Imagine we had a hysilens as on whatever, but this is gonna be our Kafka. Very good. Don't worry about it, right? Exact same Cyrene with the E2 Dapato. So with that though, chat, with that, I am finally gonna come. This is my final showcase. Like my last ever Anomaly Arbitration with Aquila. This is my last one, right? This is it. This is it. All right, it's gonna hit us a little bit. Let's get up the DDD. All right, this is it. Okay. Okay, my feixiao is actually dangerously low, which is a little bit scary. But I don't think we need to worry about it that much. Alright, DHPD is gonna come back now. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's good. Alright, Car is gonna activate the Saki. Alright, let's let go of one ultimate immediately. I believe we just all in Aquila so that we can stack on patronage as fast as possible. Okay, that is really good. Alright, that's really good. Alright, feixiao is gonna be at 0 AV. We slam this back in again for yet another feixiao ultimate. That is a really good right now. Okay, that is really good. True damage up and down. Right, that is really good. Okay, that is really... Okay, that is really good. Chat, can you imagine if... Okay, chat, hear me out. What if Cyrene is better than E1 tree before Cypher? For feixiao. Because Cyrene can buff Car. You know what I'm saying? I will probably try it later on. But I see a potential cookie. Now, I really changed it to the second buff. I've changed it to the second buff. But I feel like I see a potential cookie over here, right? So let's just get this in right now. Okay, this is really... Get us the breakdown. We all in for the patron instead. Okay. Single target for the 800. Okay, chat. I think this is not gonna be clearing too quickly because patronage is only gonna be for the one target. And I can't really aim it on like the other goons and want to stack on patronage as fast as possible. You get what I'm saying? So we kind of just have to take a couple of hits over here, which is going to be nice. Okay, at least we get off DDD, which is great. Alright, this is great. Although we are gonna be getting our Saki here. Okay, Dragon is gonna come here. And then we are gonna get this. Alright, 127. Okay, then we're gonna get this back down. Okay. Okay, that is good. That's all good. Alright, this is all good. Alright, this is all good. Alright, we're just gonna go back this. And then we're gonna come here. Alright, then we're gonna instantly activate our ultimate to get ourselves the Eagle 4-piece. Alright, good amount of damage right now. That is good amount of damage right now. 23%. That is really good amount of damage right now. We're gonna go back in for the suck. Dragon comes back down. And then we're gonna come back in with feixiao immediately. Getting us the break on Aquila. Can I please see the clear little bro? Little bro. Okay, I'm just gonna let Car get it over now with. I feel like we can let Car get it over now with, right? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Car. Okay, this feels hella overkill. Okay, Car, I'ma need you to not do it. I will let feixiao do it. Because I think feixiao can get us a kill here. Right, this should be able to get us a kill here. And no way, no way, no way. Noosa! My wife would never betray me, by the way. No such thing as 1%, right? Okay, I'm just gonna let go of Car right here. No such thing as a 1%, if I can say so myself, right? Okay, I'm unfortunately gonna have to go for the skill. And then we're gonna let go of our DHPT ultimate to regenerate our skill point back in, right? Exceptional, this gives me that 1 skill point. Getting the pro gamer move to get in our Tribi ultimate, or rather the Tribi skill. Right, insane pro gamer move, getting the skill here, absolutely exceptional. And we slam up into Aquila's fat ass cheeks right now. Very good. Very nice. And then this is gonna come in with a thundercloud. Goes back in for the Car. Comes back down with the La Aluse. Alright, he's gonna start charging this back out. DHBT continuously goes for the basic. feixiao goes back in for the bada boom. And then feixiao goes back in over here. And then we are gonna be able to get ourselves the 4-piece ego stat. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Okay, this is gonna come down here. And then the dragon comes in and breaks little bro. Gets us a thundercloud. It's gonna be an exceptional amount of damage. And then feixiao is gonna be over to cast her skill immediately after this basic from Cypher. And then once feixiao casts her skill over here, we are gonna be getting the follow-up attack, casting our ultimate absolutely immediately, if I can say so myself, which should be able to get us enough for the DDD. Right, DDD, arise, and there it is. DDD activates right here for the perfect amount of action value as we go for the basic, He comes back up, no reaction, bada boom, bada bing, bada bang for more energy from my entirety, which is gonna be very nice. Car goes back in for, should we get a Saki? Should I suck? I'm gonna suck. We suck. That is good. He's gonna do this. That's all good. Now this is gonna be this, and then we are gonna be getting our 4-piece ego immediately right up and there. Alright, we get our 4-piece ego immediately right up and there. And then after this 4-piece ego, the dragon is gonna go. And immediately after the dragon go, I get yet another dragon. Right, I get yet another dragon right here. I get yet another dragon right for the instant seamless dragon sword back for another feixiao ultimate. Absolutely ridiculous rotation right now, right? Gets in another ultimate, and then this dragon will then come back in, and then this is gonna be going for the basic attack. It's all gonna be good. It's gonna be all. He's gonna hit out the AoE. He's gonna start charging, which is gonna be completely fine. Alright, this is completely fine. Wait, actually, he's not gonna be winner's broken, which is gonna be a little bit sad. Alright, we'll see if Meow actually gets us the final clear over here, right? Because we are gonna be going for our right here. If Meow gets us a kill here, that would be exceptionally good, if I can say so myself. Chat, can I say so myself? I feel like I can say so myself, guys. If Meow gets this kill, we go to phase 2. Right? If Meow gets this kill right here, do we go to phase 2? Oh my god, it is a little bit close. It is always a, yo, it's your boy AB. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you for the gift on YouTube. Very we are gonna be going for the Saki. And I think feixiao should be able to, yep, cut. Oh, beautiful beautiful thundercloud sees the sky, sky sees the cloud. This is gonna slam back in with the AoE. That is very, very nice. Comes this back up. Very good. Very good. We'll let the dragon go first. And I immediately added a 4-piece eagle for feixiao. Alright, good. Very good amount of damage right now. And then we are going to be going back in for our basic attack with DHPD. That is going to be very nice. Gets in the suck. Gets in the suck. Suck is going to be obtained. He is going to start slamming back down, which is going to be completely fine for us. That is going to be completely fine for us. We are going to cast this. And then it's going to be follow-up. Alright, that's good. We're going to let go of the dragon out. We get a hysilens, higher scene buff. Alright, weak like the weeds. Weak like the weeds activates, and then we are gonna be able to immediately activate our dragon right here. Immediately activate our dragon right here. The dragon goes in, and then we are gonna slam in feixiao's sweaty. As she slams in with a single target 1.8 million tribute caster skill for a pro gamer move, and then we are gonna activate our DDD, pushing our team back up again. Gets us a double break on the butterboons. We are going to be going for our basic attack. We are going to cast our skill. Gets in our ultimate right here. This is going to be going up into 8 stacks over here, 9 stacks over here, and then we're going to slam our ultimate right here, and then we are going to start basically saving our Cypher ultimate for the very last bombast. Right, this will be our very last bombast. Comes this back in, dragon goes in for the basic attack. This gives us another highest in buff over here. The target to hit right now is gonna be our 4 cycle, right? So we are gonna be continuously getting back up the suck. Actually, basic is fine, right? Basic is fine. So this is gonna come here, and then we are gonna come here. And that really good. And that really good. Guy, calm right here. That is gonna be very, very nice. That is very, and then he's gonna go back in. We are gonna be on 2000. We are definitely not gonna be clearing in 3 cycle, even though we have a hell of that. So we are just gonna save just 1 last cycle left to see if we can get the 4 cycle this match, right? Goes in for the basic. Tribute, you're gonna go in for the basic again. Do I have an ultimate? Do I have an ultimate, chat? Okay, we are almost there for the ultimate, so let's just go back in for the suck. And then we are gonna go back in for this. I will let the dragon slam in first. Right, we'll let the dragon slam in first. This will give me the double break on Eye of Aquila as I slam in feixiao for 1 more big bomba ultimate. Very, very good. And I let go of Car right here for a 56 action value feixiao 0 cycle. 56! 56! 56! 56! One在朝圣 And there it is! The world's strongest DPS in the history of HSR for a 56 action value clear without evernight wheelchair, if I can say so myself, guys, right? So that is gonna be a 56 action value, which truly just signifies how absolutely the strongest DPS in the entire game of HSR, right? Absolutely nobody cares about Bubbin anymore. Right? Literally nobody cares about Bubbin. And then we are gonna be getting that DHP for this 56 AV. And let's just be so for real, guys. If this was not an E2, if this was the same amount of cost as Acheron, this would have 0 cycle, right? This would have 0 cycle, right? So I think we can all definitively say, without evernight, the biggest winner for all non-version 3 DPS is going to be none other than